So here we are again early in the morning. And look at that. It's raining. It's beautiful out here. Early in the morning, except for that loud car right there. And there it is again. It's quiet. It's drizzling out here. The birds are singing. They sound beautiful. Beautiful birds singing. Listen to them. Listen to those birds. And so since I last did a video about the birds and not feeding them rice, killing them, basically since then there was a problem. This is my porch. And this is the ground here. And look, what is that? It's rice. Early in the morning, there it is, rice. Thrown right out of the window, off the porch, upstairs, somewhere up there. So I actually saw someone throwing the rice out, the pot. And I said to them, can you please not do that? And they became infuriated. I was polite about it. It did no good. They were very upset about it. They yelled at me, cussed at me, called me names. People my age, older actually, they're older than me, maybe 60, late 50s they are. And I didn't argue with them. I came in the house and I cried. And I cried and I was shaking and crying for about 20 minutes. Then I came back out and I proceeded to clean up the mess. I proceeded to clean it up. And that's rice. So, of course, it took a long time to get all those little grains of rice. As I was cleaning it, I thought it was raining on me, but I didn't see any water anywhere around. But I felt water dripping on my back. So I look up and I see the woman squeezing her dirty mop on me. I was really sad about that. So I move, and she says to me, you better not say nothing. But she didn't say nothing. She said the SH word. Or I will come down there and F you up. And, previous months before I had said, laughing and joking with this lady, it's really sad how people keep throwing rice out, killing the birds. And she said to me, oh, not me. I would never do that. And here it is. Last month, she was screaming and threatening me for asking her to please not to throw the rice out, killing the birds. She was threatening me with physical violence. And though I am an activist, I don't promote violence. I don't promote it. I'm against violence. Yes, I have protected myself, which got me probation and trouble many times. But I would never promote the violence. And I don't argue with people when they threaten me. I actually do. I walk away. But if anybody puts their hands on me, that's a whole different thing. My mother taught me well. Never pass the first lick, but never walk away after they hit you. So, now here it is. I come outside this morning to look at this beautiful day that some might complain about, but they don't like the rain, but they don't like it when their vegetables and their fruits are high in the grocery store. They don't understand that we don't get enough rain. The vegetables and the fruits will be at a higher price because the water needs to be that deep in the ground, concentrated, penetrated. But to me, it's a beautiful day. This is the kind of day that people are quiet, like, it seems like people are afraid of the rain. People are real quiet on these days and they don't come out much. So now I have a dilemma to go down and clean up this rice, or go in the house and pretend like I don't see it, and later on my conscience will say, how many birds died from that rice that I didn't clean up, even though someone else put it there. There are people in the world that cause problems, and there are people in the world that solve problems. There are people in the world that make a mess, and there are other people in the world that clean it up. Not because they have to clean it up, but because they have morals. And then that means that you do have to clean it up, because you have a responsibility to not just turn your back and pretend like you don't notice. It's really sad. And, that's just more work for me to do, and I'm not happy about it. And then I can't, like I said, I can't leave it there, because then I won't be happy about what might happen later when I have to pick up the dead birds that suddenly fall to the ground, and their babies are left behind. The eggs are on the ground, different things like that, all because of that. All because of the rice, And to me, that's like evil, because why would you do that over and over? It's one thing if you don't know about something, and you do it. But then once you find out and you do it, I mean, it's evil, because it's like, right now, they're probably thinking what they did is against me, that they're hurting me. And in a sense, they are, because I don't like to see God's creatures. I'm one of God's creatures. I don't like to see that, purposely being harmed. But more than they're hurting me, they're hurting the little birds that haven't done anything wrong to them or anyone else. It's very sad. It's really sad. So many people want to change, they say, the world. I don't want to change the world. But they really should say that, I guess they say they want to change the world because they know they can't change the people. But it's not the world that's causing the problems, it's the people, So many people say, why are we having kids in the way that the world is today? It's not the world, it's the people. The people in this planet, in this world. It's really sad. And we all know we can't change people. We can't. I was very polite, and I was threatened with physical violence, and while I was cleaning up, I was being assaulted. To me, that's like an assault, a dirty mop. I don't know where that mop was. It looked really dirty and filthy. And this is the most harmful. And not only is it harmful, it's nasty. I mean, it's disgusting. They don't live down here. What if my grandkids want to come over and visit? Where will they play? It's only a small piece of yard. See how small that square is? But what if they wanted to come and play? They definitely couldn't play there. And people don't think about other people. You know, they're selfish and they only think of themselves. It's really horrible. But that's the way of the people, not the way of the world. That is the way of the people. Peace, love, and light.